up, guys? Tomas Mathis here, aka Rant for C7, and today's video is titled more than a rant about two separate things about why players are acting like this in 2025, even though Xenoverse is suddenly a 10-year-old game that's super red. And I played this game for like 8 years and couldn't stand how much players I fought. Over the past 8 years, I end up fighting against martyrs and easily some tryhards and even trash talkers. But those are people I'm going to be putting in this video. And this rant is simply just explaining everything wrong with the online experience I have in this game. And actually some people I will likely mention. So if you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to hit the like button. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. As always, please enjoy the Now let's go on to this to start this off. Why are players simply just being so in Xenoverse as it is? Well, 1v1 matches and ranked matches are trash now because there's nothing but martyrs or simply just players who just simply act like they're best at the game. Well, basically all they do is simply just use tactics, play timid or use cheese builds or basically other type of builds that they think is overpowered and simply use a lag switch to save themselves from being hit. Now, for example, I have been playing this game for like 8 years, like I said before, and I know I encountered a lot of players back in those years. And basically, I even encountered one of these. But the one thing I couldn't understand about this is how these players simply just don't accept the L and just say some random stuff by thing. And I'm talking about trash talkers. Trash talkers are simply just people who just literally just sit on their asses on the chairs, just simply trash talk to players that they live. However, here's one example. If a player kicks their ass in Xenoverse 2, like using a simple character that they're best at, some players even take this so frequently by trash talking the player, calling them trash, even though they're the ones that are trash because they got their ass kicked. But there are some instances that people go way to the extreme of trash talking. For example, there was actually sometimes that people are saying literal death threats, tell people to go off themselves, and basically that's just the problem of that. I haven't encountered these players who actually say those words to players when they fight in the game, but literally, there are so many players out there that I can't even mention in this video are doing this since Xenoverse 2 was fucking released. It's just fucking insane. Now, there was also sometimes that people even lied about things that they are good at the game, but literally they're just liars. So, for example, I fought a player known as Onze and yeah, I kind of forgot what his username was. So I go call him Zay. Now, Zay is one of the players I even made a video on about, calling him the most stupidest player. Like this guy, I beat him 4 times and he only won 3 times. That's literally just that. And this guy put them to my messages, sent me about laughing emojis, and brags about how he won, even though I basically won 4 times by beating characters by literally then, and said he used my own tactics to beat me, even though that he used his own tactics by spamming God Fists. That's simply why I made him video call him gullible. He never basically looks at his clips and comes to jump into conclusions that he's fucking just jumping to conclusions. Now, and that wasn't even the worst. There have been martyrs in Xenoverse 2. Now, I really disagree when I say martyrs because simply, now I'm not talking about the martyrs who basically who mod the game for fun, like revamp. But I'm talking about modest save modders who use save wizard codes to just simply give them access to basic stuff, and that's why I had to talk about it. One of these modest saves contains scams. Like, the reason why I never buy a modest save is because it's a literal scam. Like, it's a literal scam about what I actually want to do if I lost all my data. Modest save to just simply we replace all of that with characters with these strange and inappropriate names in them, or modded saves from existing players. I basically just get started my game over with another save file, or basically use a hard drive to simply save all my data that I just lost. And modders are simply everywhere. There's also one time when I'm playing like Xenoverse in the multi-lobby, that the one thing I see is a giant American sitting in front where the parallel quest is located, and basically sit there saying mods. I bet people are saying nope, because we just wanted them to send scams or base that. Or heck, there's even one of them I just saw them doing the bingo dance. That's literally just it. These modders need to quit modding and just let us play normally, and just other players. And then another thing I don't understand is people who they literally complain about using key stuns and claim in the exploit. Now this one I'm going to talk about is one of the most devious, it's controversial debates ever. Like, this debate should not exist. It should not exist. It should not happen. It's literally just boy, it's fucking unbelievable how these people are acting dumb over at Keystones. I made a video about me playing the game normally and playing the game with keystones. In that video, I play by using keystones, where I find a player who uses keystones, and play normally if a player plays normally without using keystones. And somehow I've been playing the game normally sometimes before I use keystones against a player who uses keystones. Now the real reason I just say that is it doesn't matter what a player uses play types. I end up using in these types of presets to basically on my playstyle, just to simply make sure I'm on the right track. But there's also one message I said, one of these players, I agree with their opinion, and I won't mention, sometimes I haven't mentioned their name, but I will be probably mentioning their name in another video, just to show what I am talking about. They clearly say they don't do the same, right? I know. If you don't do the same what I'm doing, because I don't want players to get corrupted, because I use a simple technique that I use. And basically there's actually more. And the one day I had GFG videos. Now that video is one of my most things I hated personally about. GFG videos are videos of people who beat players who basically are ass at the game. And basically what the problem here is, it's nothing more than drama baiting. Why I say that? Because it's for people who want to get people for the make another video, and another video, and another video, and another video, and the list goes on and on. And those are those I make GG videos. Like, that's good game, instead of get fucking good videos. Because simply I don't make those videos because this video only focuses on talking about topics and saying GGs over the final matches, and even talking about players that they're not worth fighting. That's none of those things I make those videos. Because the reason why I don't make one is simply because it's fucking just nothing more than drama baiting. And that's just my opinion on that. And the last thing I want to say that simply is anything wrong about this is, one of the most importantly, and I quote, the entire claims that the Xenoverse 2 is the worst game ever because of its bugs, its game. Overall, to say that, I don't care if it's the worst game. It's the best game ever. It's basically had its DLC runs for years, and simply just like that. It's just simply just like that. And you can't even after get a 9 LA. You can't even. Oh, sorry about that. Well, I meant this about. You can't even argue the fact that Xenoverse 2 has outlasted every single game that is out there. Or right there. Even when you compare it to Sparkling Zero, when people say Sparkling Zero is killing Xenoverse 2, not one of you guys do not know that Xenoverse 2 is the greatest game of all time. The GOAT. The basically the black sheep of the bunch. It's simply just I just say that because it's just the best game. And the real reason that I know Sparky Zero, which is a game I have not played, because apparently I haven't played that game yet because it was so expensive in the game. Simply because that game is one of those Budokai games that I originally play. But Dragon Ball The Breakers is the other game I like playing the most, because you basically, not only it looks like a prequel to Xenoverse 2, because it looks like a prequel, because it should, that people are starting to make consumptions that this was the Xenoverse 3 level, even though that it simply has the backdrop of Kansas City in the background. Oh, it's not literally Xenoverse 3, it's just a prequel. Oh, and the last thing I had to say about this is, Xenoverse 2 has been going through a lot of these bad things. Some weird people in the community, some strange people in the community, and people who are just saying about Xbox Keystones. I literally have been playing this game for like 8 years, and I haven't been quitting this game for a long time because it's my favorite. I don't have to hate on this game because it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite games I used to play, alongside of The Breakers and WWE 2K25. Both, this game has always been a time. I have played this game since 2018, which is actually December 25th of that year. And now, pretty much soon, it's always December right now, and that's about to be 9 years of me playing my game pretty much soon. But anyway, that's the end of the video. So if you guys, what's your opinions about what I do? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I saying what that words I say is cap or etc.? Let me know in the comments below if you feel But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, formerly known as X. As always, this is Timon Smathis, aka Web467, sign off. See you guys later, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.